about you guys, but something that I've noticed in this area, there's a real push to take what is old and make it new again. And I really love that.
Talking about me?
Well, we've been trying for a while, but
Might be a lost cause.
the best we can do right here. But what I am talking about is all the collaborations that are happening, especially in Alton. Let me tell you about one. Let's take the Old Bakery Beer Company and combine it with the Alton Odyssey Tours. This is really cool. I had a chance to check it out just last week. The Old Bakery Beer Company has been open on Lansdowne for 8 years now, and the brewing process is a focus on the future, with sustainability being at the heart of the brewery. Yet it resides in a centuries-old building that used to house, you guessed it, bakeries. Then take the Alton Odyssey Tours. They opened as a way for people to learn much more about the history and the hauntings of Alton. So when the Alton Odyssey Tours decided to launch a Prohibition tour, that was a really sad time. They knew exactly who to work with.
We decided to brew a beer with him. A lot of it was his idea. We'll give him some credit, but it's inspired by the Bee's Knees cocktail. So it's a similar base beer to our citrus wheat. It's an American style wheat beer, but to this one we added honey, juniper, and lemon to kind of mimic that cocktail that's made with normally gin, lemon, and honey. So it's really good.
We're actually starting at the conservatory. We found it to be a great spot because the conservatory is a live music venue and art gallery. And I thought it kind of tied in well to this feel of theatrical coming to life. So we're starting here, and we'll actually, bring everybody in. There's plenty of parking available, plenty of seats in the venue, and then we'll take everybody on a city shuttle. And so everybody will be on the shuttle, and then we'll end back here as we cheers the end of Prohibition with the Bee's Knees from Old Bakery Beer Company.
And I had a chance to try the Bee's Knees. It was the Bee's Knees.
Yeah, was it good?
It was really good. The Old Bakery Beer Company and the Conservatory are both located in beautiful Alton. You can visit each of them tonight.
It's fantastic.
Cool.
And there really are destinations around here for visitors of all ages, including the Aqua Park in Collinsville. In fact, it's open to visitors no matter where you're from.
We want them to be happy. We want them to feel safe, to feel comfortable so that they can enjoy themselves while they're here.
The Aqua Park boasts 7 slides, a lazy river, a lap pool, monsoon mountain, party cove. I mean, the list went on and on. The space was huge. And there's even a private space that you can reserve for birthday parties or other rentals, plus concessions and a gift shop. Anyone can buy either a season pass or a day pass too.
And I
Won't
think
be
that's
long
so,
now.
yeah.
Memorial Day's coming.
Right.
That's so cool because some towns, when they have either swimming pools, it's only open to residents. So I really like that if you live in St. Louis, you live in a different county, anyone can go.
There's a pool right here that sometimes every once in a while on a Sunday, if everybody, if they're over a little, dive off. I don't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend
But it happens. It happens occasionally. All right, we are literally feet away from the mighty Mississippi, 4th longest river on the planet. And it really is the lifeblood of this region. And on the south side of Alton, just off the Great River Road, you can learn all about the history, the environment, the importance of this global highway that we call the Muddy Mississippi. The Melvin Price Locks and Dams, about 3/4 of a mile across and nearly a mile long. There are actually 29 dams along the Mississippi, and these look basically like they're creating an aquatic staircase around those dams, enabling everything from corn to coal to be transported along the river year-round. 80 feet below the observation deck, you'll find the 12,000 square foot National Great Rivers Museum.
So if you come to the National Great Rivers Museum, you're going to experience all the different aspects that come with large river systems. We'll have a tour guide walk them through the museum, stop at some of the exhibits, explain some of what they're about to see before they go up top, and then we do go out back and go on top of the structure 80 feet in the air.
And get this, like so many things around our area, it's free. It's free. You can walk around, open to the public. You're welcome to walk through at your own pace. But as Allison just mentioned, there are also guided tours that are offered 3 times a day. And those tours take you through the museum and to the top of the 80-foot tall lock and dam structure. The museum is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. The team there tells us they're planning a big celebration in the fall, and they're going to announce the date of that celebration coming up here soon.
I think those locks are fascinating to watch. I mean, it's amazing what we have been able to do and how you can manipulate the water like that.
You can literally walk up feet away from them, the
So
barges
cool.
and that. Yeah, it's very cool.
Well, there's another really great destination around here that I want to tell you about, and that is the Litchfield Museum and Route 66 Welcome Center. All right, so people literally, I kid you not, literally coming from around the world to the corner of historic old Route 66 and West Kirkham to check it out. From tiny matchboxes to beautiful antique cars that drove Route 66, this place is filled with history and memorabilia.
And it has come from everybody in town. When we opened 10 years ago, we asked for donations, and the people came forward and they gave us donations. Photographs, artifacts, all kinds of memorabilia from businesses, also from places like restaurants, schools, homes, anything that had to do with Litchfield.
Litchfield has a pair of big events coming up. On Mother's Day weekend, their monthly Pickers Market starts back up with everything dating back to before the 1980s. And then on June 3rd, they are planning a big party to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the opening of the Litchfield Museum and Route 66 Welcome Center.
A lot of fun, Kens.
Sounds like a lot of fun. All right, thank you, ladies. Well, it's not a trip to Southwest Illinois without taking a hike in Pier Marquette State Park. Don't take my word for it, though. Bring those hiking shoes. See it for yourself. I highly recommend it. We're excited to have Nate Gotten here. He is the site superintendent at Pier Marquette State Park, and he joins us this morning. Did I just butcher your last name again?
It's Gettin, but that's okay.
I'm so sorry. All right, give us a brief history of the park.
All right, in 1931, the state bought 2,600 acres from the Ames family. And nowadays it has grown through land acquisition, some private landowners. It's up over 9,000 acres now.
And had a lot to overcome after the floods in '93.
Absolutely, and it's named after Father Marquette. He was a French missionary, and the French government gave him an assignment to find a gateway to the Pacific Ocean. So he started from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and got on the Mississippi River, took it down to the mouth of the Arkansas River, and found out he was in Spanish territory. So he had to turn around, come back up.
Ski-daddle.
Got to Grafton, to the confluence, and jumped over onto the Illinois River. And about a mile outside of Illinois River, he stopped to camp. And therefore, there's a concrete cross, a beautiful monument there where it shows that where he kind of came ashore. And he ended up being the first European to step foot on Illinois soil.
All right, so tell us about some of the activities and things that are going on at the park now.
Well, right now we have hiking, biking, we have equestrian trails, we have a harbor that you can get into the Illinois River from. We have a rock climbing area on the bluff. We have a Camp A class campground. It's $20 a night. We have a Class B tent camping area that's $10 a night. We also have the beautiful lodge that everybody really loves to come to. And my favorite part of the lodge is the fireplace. It's 700 tons of limestone to make that fireplace.
It's worth the drive.
Absolutely. Our seasons are the biggest. In the fall, everybody wants to come to see the leaves change. The winter, it's the eagles. In the spring, it's the redbud and the dogwood flowering. And so it's a beautiful park.
It's just always something going on.
The scenic drive up to the top, you have the beautiful look over Illinois River. Our hiking trails at the top, there's a couple areas that you can see the arch on a good day.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Now, you mentioned the fees for camping, but are there other fees associated with it?
No, your everyday activity at the park is free, other than the camping and the lodging. And I would just recommend everybody, whether you're in Illinois or Missouri, go to your state parks. There's a lot of hard-working people out there that make them beautiful for you.
And they are beautiful. And they're
get out there and enjoy the day.
Big asset to the community as well. So thank you so much for coming out today.
Welcome.
We
Thank you
appreciate
very
you
much.
being here. Pier Marquette State Park. It's located at 13112 Visitor Center Lane in Grafton. You can't miss it. Just punch it into your phone. That's all we do anymore, right? We just put the name of the place into our phones and it tells us where to go. You can call them if you want more information, though. 618-786-3323.